Yes, sir.
Mr. Speaker, members of the committee, I thank you very much for my opportunity to speak. It's an honor to have the opportunity to talk to you today. I want to take a brief moment and introduce my children who joined me today. My son Ryan is one of the youngest Eagle Scouts in South Carolina, my son Jack, who's in the Cub Scouts, and my daughter Natalie, who's in American Heritage Girls. I wanted to just take a moment and share some comments with you. I stand before you today, a humble man who's deeply concerned about the future of our country. I watched the State of the Union address and was inspired to be a proud American. I was proud that we're entering an era that promises great potential for our future. And as I look into my children's eyes, I see that the hope that they have for the future, and I know I have a profound duty to do all in my power to help that future be as bright as it can be. My family has taken the time to come with me today because they understand the significance of this moment. Our country stands at a crossroads, perhaps so more than any time in the history of our nation. Many millions of brave men and women have paid the ultimate price for our freedom so that future generations, next generation. When I watched the final moments of the State of the Union, I saw the most striking display of childish and disrespectful behavior. I realized at that moment that this clearly represents the state of politics today. Rather than listen respectfully to the President's carefully prepared words, it was more important to the Speaker to make a publicity statement out of disrespect. Our nation cannot stand up to the challenges we face together if we can't respect one another enough to listen and consider the other person's point of view. We must be committed to working together to rise to the challenges in order to secure a future for our children. The time for us to stand up and say enough has come. We as South Carolinians must rise to the bloated federal bureaucracy and say you have gone too far. We need to remove career politicians and balance the budget, and we must work together, state by state, to do that at local levels. We need the voices of hardworking men and women and those who contribute to our future to be heard. Obviously, the path forward has risk, but I ask you to support Convention of States and move the bill forward so it can be considered by the full Judiciary Committee. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Traver, and I want to salute you for the civics lesson you're giving your family. It'll fare them well going forward in life. We appreciate you guys being here too.
All right.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, ma'am.
can we just have each child step to the podium and just say hello to us?
Would you introduce yourself to Representative Calhoun and the rest of us?
My name is Natalie Traver, and I'm 12 years old. My name is Jack.
My name is Jack Traver, and I'm 8 years old.
I'm Ryan Traver, and I'm 15.
And where are you guys from?
Hartsville.
We're glad to hear it. Hometown of Speaker Lucas. Glad to have you here today. Thank you, guys.
Go to conventionofstates.com, press the button, sign the petition. More importantly, get 10 of your friends to do the same. When you sign the petition, then that sends a letter to your state legislator. You go on the list in their district as a supporter. We deliver those lists to the state legislators. It means something to them.